Within LocalGov Drupal, there are various content types, and one of them is a guide. A guide groups together a collection of connected pages that don't follow a strict process. It covers a range of information on one subject. If you were following a strict process, it's recommended you would use a step-by-step instead. What you're looking at here is a guide to correcting a registration. So you'll see it's about one subject, correcting a registration, but there's various things you can do, including correcting a death registration or correcting a birth registration. The format of a guide is that it creates this content navigation at the top here, allowing the user to click through to whichever page they want. It also creates this secondary navigation down the bottom here, allowing the user to go backwards and forwards. So that's what a guide actually is. We're just going to briefly create a new guide just to show you how that works. You open up content here, and then you can either add a new guide overview or guide page, or you can just click content. There'll be a blue button here, add content, and then you'll see you can open up a guide overview, which is the main page, which we're going to start with. As an example, we're going to do a guide to approved premises. So they are licensed premises where you can hold ceremonies, is the general description of what they are. So you start by adding the title. So the title is this piece of text here. Then next you have section title. So the text that appears in this content box is the section titles. For the overview, generally I've used overview because it's also hard codes in this piece of text here. You can actually vary it, but for this example, we're going to call it overview. Next, you have list format, so you can choose for that box we just looked at to either be bulleted or a numbered list. Slightly confusingly, you'll see this is neither, but that's purely a design decision that was taken not to display the bullets, but they are the two options you have, bulleted or numbered. Guide description is the text that appears on the subservice page that this page sits within, so it's this text here. So it's describing what this guide is. So for this, we could say how to apply for a new license, current applications, and a directory of all venues, or something along those lines. Next you have summary and body. So summary is this text here, and then the body is all of that text there. Mostly, I think frequently I do have the same description text as I do the summary, but you could vary them. The body, so for this page on the overview, this is introducing the subject. So you could say something like an approved premises license is available to anyone with a venue that would like it to hold ceremonies such as weddings or civil partnerships. You can comment on or object to any current applications. You can also view a list of all licensed venues in Cumbria. Something along those lines. Next, you'll see this section here, guide pages. So it currently says there are currently no referenced pages. That's because we haven't created the page, but once the page is created, we'll insert it in and it will automatically appear here. And then finally, there is this section here, parent. So this is just how the navigation, the breadcrumb is created. So the parent of this is registration certificates. Whenever you see these magnifying glasses, it's a lookup. So you just need to start typing. So this page would actually be a top level page in this navigation. So you could start typing, the section is called births, deaths, marriages and ceremonies. So you can click that and that will place it within the page. There are a few things on here we're not going to cover. So we're not going to cover topic terms, revision log messages, URLs, authoring, because that's covered in the introduction to LocalGov Drupal. It's going to untick this so it doesn't publish it. So you click save and it creates the overview. Then you need to go to content, add content, guide page, and that will create the first page. So depending on what order you want to do it, and this could be something like how to apply for approved premises license. The section title is again this bit of text here. Now, a fair few of these are probably the same, but as that title is quite long, you could actually just have it as how to apply. The guide overview, this is just how you place it into the overview. So you just need to find the one we created, which is that one there. Just click on it. Same as before, summary and body. Summary is the text below the title. Body is all the rest of the text. So the summary of this page could be how to apply for a new premises license and how to comment or object to an application. The body text would just be all the detail, so we're not going to add that in for now. Just to say as well, there is this formatting toolbar here, but we're not going to cover the use of that in this video. It will be covered in the introduction to LocalGov Drupal, same as everything that's on this right hand menu here. And then you just untick that for this purpose because I want it to go live. Click save, and you'll see that the guide starts to be created. So we've now got two pages. So we've got overview, which was the first page that we created, and then you've got how to apply, which is what we've just done there. And as you create the pages, so for this instance, I'd probably create a page on current applications and another page on venue, directory of venues. And the navigation would be created through here. And then you'll see it's also creating the breadcrumb trail along the top here. So that is how you create a guide. In terms of finding it, if you just click content, you'll see this is a chronological list of all content. So these are the pages we created, or you can use this content type drop down here. Just filter to whatever you want to look for. So in this instance, guide overview, click filter, that will show you all the guide overviews. So that's the end of the tutorial. If you're interested in more content, including any new videos that are produced, if you click this subscribe button, you can subscribe to the LocalGov Drupal channel and you'll be notified whenever there's a new video for you to watch. Thanks for listening. Thank you.